Natalia. But my problem with that is how do you get near hate with the amount of massive crowd control they already possess on the side of Execration? This Natalia from Unseen,
Yes.
I don't see it succeeding that much. And that's gonna be basically a 4v5 for, in my eyes, Ulvl versus Execration right now.
I agree with you because I don't. I mean, I also don't agree with the Esmeralda Hellkirk mix, especially with the fact that the Terizla is there to counter out the Esmeralda shields. And going back right here, looks like Escanor is gonna be in pinch with three members of Execration with the First Blood with the hands of the Bruno, and you could really get the logic behind as to why they would really give that pick off to the Bruno. But going back here onto the top side, this time looks like three members will be used. Jawhead will be having pick off on his own. Execration with enough health to survive and go for a tower hug. But onto the bottom side, everything is happening simultaneously, Rockhard.
Yeah, and everything that's going wrong on the side of Ulvl. But this time around, with the help of Basic, apparently on the top side, they could pick up a kill. But that actually pushed that attempt at a tower dive actually set them back. Execration looked like they were ready to answer. Zapnu was waiting on the bush. A rival came in from Benny Cutie, and it did the job it was supposed to.
It did, really. And, it's just a matter of, baiting out the members of Ulvl. But again, they will be having some, snacks on their own onto the middle side, utilizing the positions or the mispositionings rather of Execration. But I don't think that's a misposition because it's like when they roam and then you just happen to find out one member of Execration alone, then just really go for the kill. But again, it doesn't really make much of a difference because look at what Zapnu is just inflicting right here, using the injector and then finally with the ult and flexing the stickers. Really, Zapnu, I mean, it's a thing, but it gets the job done.
Resurrecting soon.
And this Jawhead pick, it's such a money Jawhead pick because you get seriously.
Did you see Zapnu?
Yeah, I know. What's up here? Just showing how good friends they are. Usually at that point I'd be buying an odd potion, but you know what? I don't think Chaknu's gonna do that, so that's okay. Throw me around all you like. That's what Chaknu's saying. So going back, I feel like this Jawhead pick is such a money pick. Counters so much of the early game aggression that Ulvl can throw at them. Throw in Basic, we don't care. Throw in Hellkirk, we don't care. We're still gonna get some money. We're gonna get the goal that we need. They're doing that right now again.
And speaking of doing that right now, Unseen will be the one on the pitch, but the Hellkirk will be getting a pick off for himself. But the Jawhead will just use his ejectors and go for the kill. And it's still they retaliate each other at this point. But going back, the numbers are high. Well, it's 3-on-3. Zapnu will be flickering out to safety right here successfully. And Benny Cutie will just really shove away the members of Ulvl. And that is a good thing. That's a good call because that could be a potential, skirmish fight again for them because the ejector is going to be used onto the tower. Falling Star Moon will be used to immobilize the members of Execration. But in exchange, Terizla will be having a hit of his own.
Yeah, seriously, the value of the Jawhead, even though he does go down, you saw it.
Yes.
Even Escanor on the FAMs can't out-sustain tower hits if you get thrown by a Jawhead. So far so good though. With a great, at least they pick off a tower there for the top side. So somehow Unseen on the Natalia is still providing some value to his team.
Yes.
But Ulvl, they need to patch this up really quickly. They need to get hit on the good, they need to get Unseen on a good position. They need to get Basic super tanky. Or else this could go wrong very, very quickly.
I mean, we can really see the value of stealthiness for the side of Ulvl right here, just utilizing the Dark Knight Falls and then Natalia with her stealthiness. But again, those were resources that were invested by one pickoff. And in exchange, look at Execration. Really onto the bottom side, Divine Judgment will be used to lure out them. And let's see if that damage is enough for him to survive. And no, yes, rather, it was enough for him to survive and go back. But that is a takedown for the Bruno. And you know what? Like what I said, it is not enough because the Bruno will kill him anyway.
And now it's going to be a bit of a revenge he was basically left to go down there, for everyone else has already retreated. So no other way
Turtle
for
resurrecting
him to get
soon.
out. But again, they got what they wanted. They got that mid lane turret, and sorry, that mid tier turret on the bottom side. So that's going to be a big
Yeah.
problem here for Ulvl with such an open field. Now mid lane could go down really quickly. Ulvl though answers with a turtle take of their own.
Which is what they need right now, because they really have to start really, rising up the economy if they really want to go all out with the composition that they have. But then again, I like it how the rotation is going for the side of Execration, Kagura, Kaja, and Jawhead together as well, to really get that potential skirmish fights all around the map. But in terms of this, because we're already 6 minutes in our game, slowly moving forward to the mid game. And yeah, like what I said, the rotations is very vital here. And I like it how Execration is really luring the members of Ulvl here onto the top side. And speaking of
they're not-
penalty zone, beautifully made by the Turisla right there. Benny Cutie just being a cutesy, just getting all those hammers right there. Falling Star Moon, not gonna get anyone, but will close in the gap to the side of Execration right now. And I think it will be a pinch for Bruno right there. And Esmeralda will get a pick of his own. I like it how they separated the marksman through the other members of Execration for that beautiful 3-man take.
Gotta say, a bit of a disaster here for Execration. Ulvl finally getting something that they want. Basic hunting down Zapnu after that quick tower take on the mid lane. So, Execration, they got something from that, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. A lot of farming time removed from Hate means that it just gives Ulvl the breathing room to catch up, and now they are even on the economy with even more kills going over to the red side.
You really have to, highlight Ulvl's team fight earlier. They managed to separate the Bruno away from the Kaja and from the Turisla as well. That was
Turtle
really enough to
resurrecting
shut him
soon.
down. And like what you said, he needs a lot of farming time once again to really get back on his feet. And that is what they will be doing. Giving, again, Hate more space as he goes around the map to really escalate and get those resources.
Yeah, you know what the hidden perk is for Ulvl? If this game goes on to the super duper late game, Ulvl's gonna have so many hitters. If this lineup gets a full 6 item pack, they are solid. And what they're doing there right now is they're showing off their potential with a very big attempt in trying to take the life of the members of Execration. But Turtle will be the primary target, giving Chu that much needed damage boost to get assassinations in the way. Just to add on to that, Blade of Despair completed from the Hellcurt. Finally, I think this will be the big difference maker in the coming team fights.
I agree with you because I like it. Okay, fine. Your next go-to, especially when you're picked off and the members are flexing. And speaking of flexing, look at that beautiful pick-off done by Execration, leaving Basic in a low break of health. But in exchange, the Hellcurt will be taking the Kagura alongside with the Jawhead. Really getting those skirmishes fights through and through as they disperse out the members of Execration.
Well, at least I think that's what they're going for right now, right? Just disperse everyone, catch stragglers off guard, and that is exactly how Ulvl, I think, might win this game soon. Because they're having big problems. They're giving the Natalia a lot of free reign on this map. They're not hunting him down, which is a big problem. And if you don't have a Rafaela, I know it's difficult. I think Ring of Order from the Kaja is the next best thing you can do to hunt down an invisible Natalia. And they're not doing it. They're focusing on different heroes, which is what Ulvl wants them to do.
Yeah, and I think that's what Execration needs to do. They have to really shift their priorities in terms of the targets. We get it that the Natalia is kind of tricky to target on, but maybe what if we focus on to the ones that, not really showing some highlights on the side of Ulvl. But again, going back, this is tricky because the stealth potential of Ulvl is high. They have the Hellcurt, they have the Natalia, and all they have to do is just really pick off one of the squishier members of Execration to get this thing through and through for -1 per se onto that against Execration. But going back, they are going to pin this turret down, and this will leave Execration into, let's say, a limited movement in terms of map control, if ever so that this tower is going to be destroyed anytime soon. But priority in check, looks like they will be on the Lord side.
Going for the Lord. Basics HP is going through the roof here. Isolating Benny Cutie uses the penalty zone to jump over a wall. That's how careful Execration are being here in this game. They're being super careful to keep Hate alive. They're trying to not get picked off here, but Ulvl is always finding ways to just get what they want, and that also results into the Lord going in favor of the red.
I don't know about you, Rockhart, but I feel like another deja vu coming in, because we noticed during the first series, the previous series, Geek Fam proving us wrong by giving us a new set of hero in play, and now I think this is what Ulvl is doing to us right now, proving that the Esmeralda Hellkirk pick is something that everyone can work on right now. I mean, many of our panelists said that this kind of lineup doesn't really complement each other, but look at the performance of Ulvl, what they're showing us right now.
Yeah, the early game was great for Execration, but the late parts of the game, Ulvl, they are going in hard for the objectives. Oh, look at that! E2 Max almost got taken out. They will kill each other off in the end. Hate, though, he is still alive, getting the damage done. Oh my gosh, 2 members of Ulvl going down really quickly in that very botched team fight. I think they kind of wasted a big opportunity here by allowing Hate to stay alive, and maybe overconfidence there by the Hellkirk, by Chu diving way too deep.
Yeah, I mean, the logic is there that Hellkirk will be opting for the squishier members, but the Flicker Divine Judgment in for Trapner right here. But still, Escanor Lifestyle, you really can't neglect that. But going back, the skirmish right is in play. Esmeralda with the Falling Star Moon gonna immobilize the members of Execration. Will be taking a double kill right here, and not gonna stop, because the squishier members will be taken down by Basic. As if it was Basic.
Alright. It was gonna be Basic with a huge amount of shields coming from the Frost Moon shield. Just tanking everything and just catching everyone with the Falling Star Moon, turning things around. Top lane will be pushed very, very slowly. There is a minion defending. And the bait from Basic there. Basically getting a tower and a kill. Arrival will go down, but it will be stopped. Oh my god, Execration losing game 2.